All right, we got how much mana? This is insane. This is actually insane. Hold on. We got to calculate this, guys. 103. So we go to 100, 103 minus 2. So 101. 101 Dalmatians, but in this case, it's going to be knights. 101 knights, dude. That's... Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay. We got 101 knights. And to top it all off, we're going to actually get a Virtue of Loyalty hit too, which is with the release of Wilds of Eldraine, we got some pretty interesting cards called Virtues. We actually got one in every single color, and some of them obviously being better than others. But today we're taking a look at what I think might be the sleeper pick of all Virtues. We got Virtue of Strength. This is a card that when I first saw, didn't think too much of it because it is a 7 mana enchantment that allows you to triple the amount of mana that your basic lands can produce, which inherently doesn't sound very good because if you have 7 mana, you should be dropping, you know, your win cons anyways. But when you think about this a little bit, and you add in things like Invasion to New Phyrexia, this thing is crazy because you can dump X amount of mana into the New Phyrexia to create that many Knight tokens. Now, if you stack a couple of Virtue of Strengths and you tie in, let's say, a Mondrak to the mix, we're looking at upwards between 1 to 200 tokens in a single drop, which is what we are shooting for here today. And of course, we have to ramp into the Virtue because it is a 7 mana spell. So we've got things like Invasion to Zendikar and the many journeys to get there. And we obviously have a pretty heavy token game plan. So we've got things like Virtue of Loyalty as well to not only create tokens, but to pump the Field of Knights once we get them. And then the Wedding Announcement, of course. And then to get there, we're obviously going to need to make sure that we don't get hit with things like Farewell. So I added in a couple of Protect the Negotiators because that is the one card that is going to blow this thing out of the water, is a stupid Farewell. So we got to make sure we're able to counter that at desperate times. And then of course that opens the door for some really interesting plays like Silver Scrutiny, where we can draw as many cards as we want once the Virtue of Strength has hit the field. It's pretty bananas once that Virtue hits the field. I think you guys are going to enjoy this one. We got to meme on this one a little bit, so enjoy that. If you are new here though, we do post videos on this channel 5 days a week, so if you enjoy content just like this, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like, subscribe, all that stuff helps out an absolute ton, and I'd greatly appreciate it. With that being said, enjoy the memes. We'll see you at the end. Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be trying to meme even harder than we did yesterday, which is a really tall order because we went infinite yesterday, so it's gonna be hard to beat that. But you know what? We've got a way to generate upwards to 100 plus tokens onto the battlefield at a single time, and that's what we're trying to accomplish here today with the Virtue of Strength, an absolutely absurd spell that allows us to triple up on all of our mana. Kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, and we've already pulled off some really crazy memes with it, so we'll see what we can do. I actually like the many journeys here because it ramps us into the Zendikar next turn and gains us some life. The opponent on Esper though, nothing too quick, but that's not good. 5 colors can lead to some serious nonsense that we're not going to want to see, so a little worried about that. Let's go blue and white here. All right, so we've got 4, 5, 6 about to be the Virtue of Strength next turn. We hope they play something here. Nice, that does open up the field from no counter magic. No counter magic, giving us the Virtue of Strength straight up, allowing all of our mana now to be worth triple the amount. Now we're just looking for like a Silver Scrutiny, and we can reload our entire hand. I think this first game is going to be wild, guys. It's going to be wild. All right, they take out our many journeys. No lands, though. That's disgusting. All right, we're going to go one step even further here. We're going to actually play a second Virtue of Strength. Now each of these lands, they tap for 9 potential mana. So this is going to get a little crazy. This next turn is going to be insanity. I can't even tell you how much mana we have here. I mean, it only counts for the basics, so the 4 lands we have here, but each 4 of these lands taps for 9 mana apiece when you stack these. So God knows how many tokens we're about to get here. Now, that's not to say the opponent won't have some sort of sweeper for us, which does make me a little bit nervous, I will be honest. But we gotta play what we got, you know what I mean? So let's see what happens here. All right, so we got 28, 38, 40 mana. So go to 40, minus the 2, get 38 tokens. Bada bing, bada boom. 38 tokens on the battlefield with the Virtue of Loyalty about to come down. I'd say that's pretty good. Just no sweepers, please. All right, there's no sweepers there. Love that. Did they have any spells there? They did. Okay, they got a familiar. Just a familiar, huh? Oh, but they can cast the backside of the familiar with that spell? What? That's kind of crazy. All right, this can't counter battles, which is good. All right, so we're gonna go Zendikar. We'll go green, white. We'll play out the Virtue of Loyalty. And let's see. So we want to flip everything here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of these go here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the rest. Actually, what am I doing? Do I have lethal here? 28 to the... Yeah, we have lethal no matter what. All right, let's just... Yeah, whatever. Whatever. We already had lethal. I didn't even need to do all that. I could have just sent everybody to the face. But GG's. All good. My goodness, what a game. What a good way to kick it off. Double Virtue of Power. Gotta love it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that Alara being able to hit the backside of the Bramble is absolutely insane. I've got to try that. I've got to try that. That is so cool. All right, I get to go first. Another really great start here. We've got the many journeys into the Zendikar once again. Now we just need a Silver Scrutiny and a Virtue of Power. All right, there's our counter spell. We needed that last game, that counter spell, because we needed to avoid that potential Sunfall or Farewell, but it worked out for us either way. Nice. We did, in fact, hit the land drop, which gives us that Zendikar. We should hit the land drop more often than not, though, because we do have 26 lands in the build. All right, the ramping has finished. Now we just got to get some good spells off the top here. The opponent running Grixis colors with artifacts. It's got to be an Anvil deck, right? You would think. You would think. Yeah, they've got a kill spell. They've got a kill spell. Not looking to use it on the Seeker, though. Oh, it's Thirst for Discovery. I'm not really worried about Grixis having sweepers here, so let's just shut that down. Not worried about the sweepers in Grixis. Could be burned down the house. I could end up regretting everything I just said there, but... Oh, Brotherhood's End. Yep, I do regret it now. Shoot. Okay, gotta look out for those Brotherhood's Ends. Got it. All right, wedding announcement goes. Dang, man. That's a bummer. That is a not necessarily a misplay, but it is a lack of skill. not considering them having that. I mean, I considered it, but I just didn't think it was the case. I really didn't think they'd have anything outside of like Gix command there. All right, we'll attack into this, giving us a good attack next turn to flip it. We're drawing pretty bad here. We're hitting a lot of land drops, which is cool, but like... That's what the deck's designed to do, but I really need like a Silver Scrutiny so we can reload here. That's not good. Lost a Silver Scrutiny there. Oh, brother. We're in trouble. So they're more Grixis mid-range. All right. Yeah, they're definitely going to get back the... probably this here, the Haidatsugu. Yeah. And they didn't get anything from us. Nice. We don't actually have anything they can steal, huh? No creatures, no planeswalkers? Yeah, I don't think so. All right. So that's good. They paid 7 mana for a Haidatsugu, essentially, and then to mill a lot of cards off the top of my build. They did hit a good one, though. 2 good ones. That's a card. That's a card. Let's go with the flip here. We'll trade off a 2/2 for a 4/4, which you gotta love. All right. Yes, please. Virtue of Loyalty. They've only got the 1 mana here and the blood token, so the only thing holding priority here would be those blood tokens to draw and discard, unless of course they're running Spell Pierce, which I don't think they're going to be running Spell Pierce here. But then again, I have no idea what they're running because they've already kind of surprised me a couple of times now. All right, our current board state, only having 3 creatures, not great, but still they're going to be very, very powerful and deadly because of that Virtue of Loyalty out there. All right, they thirst for discovery, which tells me it's a little desperate there to find something useful. Brotherhood's End we avoid pretty easily now. We do lose 1 token out of the deal, but not a big deal. The End on Awaken. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Does that actually hit the Zendikars though? Because it's the backside. I'm actually curious to see. They get to see our 2 Sunfalls here, which we might end up just casting this next turn, to be honest. Yeah, they can't even hit the Zendikars because of the backside. Nice. All right, so we might end up using the Sunfall here, depending on whether or not they attack. Oh my god, yes. Okay, no Sunfall necessary. How many cards can we actually draw here? So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can draw 6. I will take it. Especially because they're tapped out too. This is so good. This is too good. Yep, they blood token away a land, going to find something else. We draw our 6 and we get a pretty solid 6. We do need to find new Phyrexia. We don't really have anything else to do with the mana, so we might as well go find a land out of our yard here, huh? Might as well. Nothing else to do with it. All right, let's swing through with this. Let's see if they want to make a block. They probably will. They're going to be able to cast a spell for free off the top of their build. If it happens to be a 10 mana spell, I'll be pretty upset. The Tide, huh? I mean, actually, I don't mind that. I can replay the wedding announcement now. That's not bad. All right, well, we'll drop the land again. Didn't expect to be above my hand size. All right, that's actually really good though, because we have the Mondrak and the wedding announcement's going to produce double now. Okay, again, they can't hit anything off the top of our build. Oh, they actually found a Mondrak. Never mind. They do find a Mondrak here. And we're only at 18 cards here. We're actually in trouble of being milled out at the moment. The opponent probably running Jace now that I'm looking at it. No, not a Jace. They're trying to do the 1-hit combo with the Explosive Singularity. How many lands do we have? 9, about to be 10. 10 lands. So we play this for 7, leaving us with 3, which is more than enough to cast this. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. The opponent, how many multiverses have we seen? 1, 2, 3. 3 multiverses, so only 1 more to go potentially. $16 cards in their build. Oh no. Oh, they get a big score. Okay, I can live with that. Shoot, I thought that was going to be the Singularity. Holy, that was scary. They get 4 treasures though because of the Mondrak. That's actually pretty sweet. That's a really cool combo they just pulled off with my own card there to look to sacrifice and get those treasures. Not bad. I respect it. All right, how are we gonna get out of this, man? All right, let's go colorless. White, doesn't matter. Blue, green. Virtue of Strength. All right, and they look to eat a blood token here. All good. How many cards does that put them at here in the yard? Or in the deck? 12? 12. Okay. All right, we sunfall the board. We got actually we kind of got destroyed by the auto tapper there a little bit, because we would have liked to have the one extra floating mana to be white so we could do the virtue, but it's all good. Gonna activate this. Yeah, that would have been nice to have the virtue as well. That's such a bummer. Okay, we'll pass the turn. We get the virtue of loyalty to grow the 1/1. We took care of the Mondrak. They have 12 cards to our 17. Do we have invasions? We do have 2 invasions still, so we're still really good on that front. We're gonna get 100x tokens here if we don't die this next couple of turns. They do have explosive singularity, which scares me. Obviously, that's 10 damage. All right, that doesn't hit anything. But it does flip. Yikes, that does actually flip. Okay. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I'm gonna go Mondrak here. We're gonna go with Virtue of Loyalty. We're definitely gonna shoot. If we return that to their hand and then they replay it, it's gonna kill the Mondrak. Do we care? Next turn, each opponent discards 3 cards and mills 3 cards. Yeah, I can't have that. Gonna have to reset that. But the Mondrak's gonna die, which feels so bad. All right, we go here. Let's go here. Do we have any more basics left in the build? I don't think we do. Oh, we do. We have plenty. All right, end the turn. We get 2 more tokens. Virtue of Loyalty goes off, putting us in a position here to potentially close. The Shieldred comes back down, though, blows up the Mondrak. It is what it is. Dang it. Would have really liked to have gotten the Invasion, the new Phyrexia with the Mondrak on the field. Would have been absurd how many tokens we would have got. It's nice that we're just like 1 life total above what we need to get the explosive singularity. You know, they're not going to kill us with that 1 shot, which is great. They have 10 cards left in their build. They're going to find whatever they want for 4 mana, and they're going to be able to cast it right away, which I would assume is going to be Brotherhood's End. They're looking at their graveyard, which means they ran out of Brotherhood's End. They're pretty confused on why they... that's funny. All right, so many journeys is the only way we can gain life, and I really, really want to gain life because this kind of scares me how close we are to death here. What 4-drop could they possibly be fetching here? The opponent has a really interesting build. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, no, they could actually... Oh, I was just going to say they could actually Consuming Tide us here, which would be bad. All right. That's a bummer. Resolve. It's fine. I mean, with the Virtue of Strength out here, we can unload our entire hand so easily every turn, but that's a bummer. All right, that does allow them to get down to Shieldred, but it doesn't flip, which is good because then we can just Sunfall it away next turn. Okay, they get to bring back 1 creature from the graveyard. What are they bringing back? Oh, it's going to be Hadatsugu. Okay. Man, this opponent, I'm not going to lie, is grinding us to bits right now, and it's really annoying. It's taking forever to put him away. Oh, man, if we could just find the new Phyrexia, that'd be great. Invasion of Phyrexia. All right, that's fine. All right, we get to stack this now. We remember how good that was. We want to thin out the deck even more. I mean, maybe. I do want to kill this really quick. Be done with it. Play out the Mondrak here. I mean, yeah, let's just go back to where we were. Let's just unload everything here. 6. Make that 4. Virtue of Loyalty comes down. Invasion. Yeah, just unload everything. So much mana, man. We've got so much mana. All right, we get a couple more basics. Play out another Virtue. Activate this. And we still had ungodly amount of mana left over. All right. And then Virtue of Loyalty and Wedding Announcements all go off, putting us in position to close again. Did they throw away a Shieldred? Oh, because they were able to put cards back on top of their deck, so we don't know if they have Shieldred in hand anymore. They definitely did, though. All good. Are they going to flip it? If they flip it, then we know we got him, I think. Because our top deck has to be good. We have 11 cards left. And 2 of them are the Invasion, which closes the game. Man. Well, that's unfortunate. At least we know they don't flip that. That's good. You know, guys, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I'm really nervous. We're not drawing very well. Not drawing very well. We have 10 cards to their 6. I mean, they will get milled out before I do, but still feels pretty bad. All right, well, we're gonna try to flip this. Shieldred blocks. I mean, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't have tried to flip that. I don't know. I want to Sunfall the board, I think. I don't think I can allow the Shieldred to flip. If the Shieldred flips, they're just going to blow this up. And then if it goes to Saga 2, we're actually kind of toast. So I'm going to go ahead and just do this. Get rid of it. Draw a card off the Wedding Announcement. And then hope it's the card that we're looking for. And we will activate this now because we have 2 Virtues out there. So we want to make sure we get the... extra counters on it. Let's go. It's game time. It's game time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, if only we had a Mondrak too, though. We lost both Mondraks, huh? No chance of drawing another. Dang it. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is about to be the end game of the century right here. Oh man. Here we go. We're gonna double Q. Double Q, and we got how much mana here? I might actually need to pull out hold on. Let me pull out the old calculator here because this is gonna get crazy. This is gonna get crazy. All right, we got how much mana? This is insane. This is actually insane. Hold on. We got to calculate this, guys. 29 plus 28 plus 45 plus 1. We got ourselves 103 mana to use. 103. So we go to 103 minus 2. So 101. 101 Dalmatians, but in this case, it's going to be knights. 101 knights, dude. That's... Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay. We got 101 knights, and to top it all off, we're gonna actually get a Virtue of Loyalty hit too, which is they give us the nice. I love that. All right, let's try to flip over to Fairy. Not that it matters. Oh my god, let's go. Imagine the last card in their hand here is Brotherhood's End. Let's just count them real quick. 1 let's count them. 1 2. Oh, we've only seen 2. Oh no, that could be a Brotherhood's End. Oh, actually we go up to 5 though. We're good. I think we broke the game. Did you guys hear that audio? That was crazy. Oh man, I'm scared though. This game definitely, you know, we could still end up losing this game because of all the milling that they have potentially here, but god, I hope not. Oh man, I hate that they're looking at their graveyard right now. I absolutely hate it. We currently have a little over 500 damage on board. A little over 500 damage on board. Oh man. 509 damage it looks like we got. I'm so scared, dude. I love how long it's taking them to play this turn, but I'm at the same time not excited about it. I think they have one more of these. If they have one more of these, we're done. I think they have it. Oh no, not like this. Land is good. Transformation is good. I'm gonna stand up for this one. Guys, I'm so nervous. What are they doing? Let's go! Oh my god, let's go, dude. Let's go. Please, please, please let me attack you. Please let me attack you. Please let me attack you. I want to see this damage. Come on. Oh my god, what a game. What an absolute game, dude. Let's go. Oh my god, dude. That was the most intense game maybe of my life. I say that a lot, but my god, that was next level. I can barely breathe. Bro, what even was that, dude? Oh my god, that was crazy. That was crazy, man. All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. All right, we got a really good starting hand here. Got the many journeys to kick us off with some life gain, extra lands. Just need that Zendikar, and we've got what I would call the perfect start. Dude, I'm like legit like almost shaking right now because I really did not want to lose that, man. That was just too long of a game to lose and to feel okay about. I was not gonna feel good about it. All right, that's fine. I got the wedding announcement here, which can make some chump blockers for me. Keep working my way to a bigger silver scrutiny here. Maybe draw 3 with it, you know, get set up. Hopefully with a really good Zendikar into Virtue of Power. I hate to see that. And a cut down? Sheesh, removal city. Well, it's good to see the Terra Thunder out of the way now for things like wedding announcement when we have, you know, a couple of virtues, you know. Virtue of Strength. Love to see it. All right, we'll look to draw 3 cards here. I'll do it now, actually, because I don't want this to flip, and I want to make sure I have a good block. So we'll do this for 3 now. I don't want it to go to night. All right, we're about to be at 6 mana, which is a little awkward, I won't lie, because we're not quite to the Virtue of Strength yet, but I do have a wedding announcement play where I can make some chump blocks. I feel pretty good. I really don't think we're in that much trouble. I feel like they're off to a slow enough start to let us get to our bigger plays. I like it, man. I like it. We've got the 2 key players here for the victory. We're keeping them off of the nighttime, which is a big bonus as well. And it looks like, I mean, they're just playing a ton of removal, so I wonder how they do this. Are they gonna minus? They do minus. Very, very interesting. I didn't think they were gonna do that.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
All right, a silver scrutiny again against a player who's trying to discard our hand is gonna be really nice here. Sunfall's cool. I'm definitely gonna play the Virtue of Strength here. I'm just trying to figure out. Let's go. We only got 7 mana, right? Yeah. Only have 7 mana, so let's get the Virtue of Strength down. Let's really hope they don't have another Terra Thunder. That would be the absolute nuts, and I would hate that. All right, we get another chump blocker here. I love the passive ability of creating blockers off of the wedding announcement. And then the opponent's got 2 trespassers. Great. That makes my Sunfall that much better. Yes, please. Try to keep my life total high here. They've got that cottage though, which is a bit of a bummer. All right, so I'm gonna go Sunfall, and then I'll drop a pretty big new Phyrexia here. It's not the biggest new Phyrexia we've ever hit. It's still gonna be very good. And then we could do another one next turn just for extra good measure here. We got 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, got the new Phyrexia down. I still can't believe I had to bust out the calculator in that last game. That's crazy. Would have been really sick if we had a Mondrak on the field. There's only been one time where I had 2 Virtues of Strength and a Mondrak on the field. That was wild. All right, and then that flip over, the wedding announcement flip right there allows us to avoid the Gix command, which I would honestly wouldn't be too surprised if they had that, because they seemed to be okay with it until that flipped, and then they were like, okay, I'm out of here. Little did they know we had another one coming down probably next turn for about 20, so GG. All right, we got one last game for the road. Let's see what we got here, man. Hopefully we get another win here. That'd be pretty sweet. Getting 4 wins in a row would be pretty tough to do, but feels like the deck's been playing pretty smooth, to be honest, though. Keeping a pretty bad hand here, but I believe in it. But not against mono red. I went from believing it to not believing in it really quick there. Yeah, mono red's definitely gonna kill us before we get going here. Oh, it's not mono red. Wow, okay, I like that. I like that. A Virtue would be nice. No Virtue. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We just kept a hand that was much too expensive. I should have maybe tried a mulligan, obviously in hindsight, knowing what we're up against, into like a many journeys to gain me some life. A Virtue would have been very helpful to blow up that Ronin early. Oh, there's the Virtue. But I think I'm actually going to go with the Seat of the Empire to take out the Wormlet. Nice. That actually buys me a little bit of time, which I can appreciate. That's fine. All right, the attacks come through. Seat of the Empire on the Wormlet keeps me alive another turn, thank God. I mean, there's a chance. There's a small chance here. We have the wedding announcement, which can create me chump blockers, you know. But that's to say if they don't have any burn spells to blow my stuff up with. I'm going to go for it, though. That's the only play we really have here outside from the Virtue. 3 Sunfalls here is just not good. That was some terrible top decking. Ugh. Okay, Sir Ginger. And another Ronin comes down. We knew that was coming in. That Ronin is very problematic, making me pretty annoyed at the moment. I'm gonna have to, like I said, hit it with that Virtue block. It's the only way we're gonna be able to deal with it right now. Okay, let's go. Let's go here. Get back my land. Let's play said land. Let's get a token. Virtue of Loyalty. Hit him with the 2/2 block. It depends though. The Sir Ginger might grow. It's whenever something leaves bad artifacts, you're supposed to put into the graveyard. Okay, so whenever they eat up something like that, it gets bigger. I might have to actually end up blocking that with the Virtue of Loyalty. But then again, the Sunfall can eat this up later. It's the fact that this can't, you know, stay on the battlefield and just let me Sunfall it is the problem. So maybe that's the block. I really need to land on this next turn. No ifs, ands, or buts. Gotta have the land drop, man. Don't tell me they got a burn spell. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I am thoroughly annoyed. Okay. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, man. You've got to be kidding me. All right. Yeah, we're dead here, huh? What a bummer. We actually could have done pretty well here, I think, too. All right, well, the best thing I can do here is create some more blockers, right? So let's go ahead and just get 2 of these, and then we get another one of these wedding announcements, and then it flips, creating some really decent blockers for us for another turn or so. But what a bummer, dude. We run so many lands, too. You would think we would top deck one by now, but unfortunately, that's not the case. Another burn spell. Play with fire. Huh. I wonder. Well, we know the Ronin's coming in, or they're going to cycle it away. One of the 2 things will happen. If they cycle it away, I'll take that. I mean, it's been a problem for us to have to deal with over and over. All right. Interesting choice. Very interesting choice. I will gladly accept those exchanges. Gladly accept those exchanges. I have some life gain in the many journeys. Don't call it a comeback. Don't call it a comeback, but I mean, it also isn't a comeback because we can't draw land. We finally are in range. Oh my gosh, that deals damage, right? 4? Yeah. 4 right to the face. Sheesh, man. All right, well, we have no other choice but to Sunfall because we can't let this attack. We'll never get to play this and gain that life. It's just never going to happen. All right, well, gotta do what we gotta do. We're dead here. I mean, it's got to be a burn spell or a Ronin. Yeah, there it is. GG's. Nothing we can do. We drew absolutely terribly. It wasn't our fault. Sometimes it'd be like that. We kept a bad hand, though, I will say. I will take a lot of the credit for the loss, though, because of that reason. We kept a bad hand to start. We didn't anticipate an aggro build. We should have. We just haven't seen one yet, but kept a really bad one. It's on me. That's going to do it for me today on this one, guys. We'll be back again here tomorrow with another list for you. A really interesting Reanimator deck tomorrow incoming, and it should be a lot of fun. But I hope you enjoyed today's list, man. An absolute meme machine if you can get to the top end. A lot of fun. Virtuous Strength was a card that I was really enjoying. Obviously, not a card I would advise going out and crafting because it's not viable for a lot of different strategies, you know. But if you're doing a strategy like this and you got a couple of Virtuous Strengths, it makes sense. But I definitely wouldn't go out and, you know, waste wild cards on this one. And, you know, especially if you're just trying to, you know, rank up, this isn't the one. This is definitely a meme deck that looks to have a lot of fun. But again, I hope you enjoyed this one a lot as much as I did. I hope to see you guys tomorrow on the next video. And yeah, thank you so much if you made it this far into the video. It helps out more than you might know, so appreciate you for that support. And lastly, one huge thank you and shout out to the Marty Mob. If you guys don't already know, the Marty Mob is the membership program on the channel. So thank you. You know, if you're watching right now and you're part of the Marty Mob, thank you so much for helping support me, you know, every month monetarily. It means a lot to me, so thank you so much for that. And your support goes a very long way. So appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow as always. Until next time, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. Yeah. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't